Cool. And I guess you've all worked on a variety of events now that I think about it, but Jill, what do you identify in the advanced process? In the advanced process, the term is actually not often used in other segments, but I think we all kind of get it, But with your experience of advancing credentials across different types of events, what are the biggest similarities you think really jump out at you?
It's funny that you mentioned the word advance, because I think making a transition from music to sports, I feel like I'm learning a whole new language. And while there are similarities, there are words that just it's a new language. So advance makes sense to the music and the festival folks, but I don't really know if sports has a word for it quite yet. Hopefully they'll maybe adopt the word advance. But anyway, you ask what the similarities are, and I think that I could speak to the differences a hell of a lot more. Okay. It's been really interesting. You think event, this is a large event. This event has 50,000 people there. This event has 80,000 people. You would think that the process and the needs and the general operations would be similar. And I've noticed a lot of differences. And I will say that sports does tend to have a little bit more of the fluff around it. And I don't know if it's because most of these sporting events are a lot more grandfathered in. They've been happening for a long time. The same folks do them, every year. But sports wants to see a little bit more swag. They want to see their credential look a lot cooler. They want to see their face on their credential, and there's a lot more of these extra steps that I think that maybe the music segment has said, hey, we got to get this festival done. It's next month. And then after that, we're moving on to the next one. So let's get everyone a wristband and scan them in, and they go to they do their job. So sports has been an interesting one to transition into and say, take my music background and say, hey, this works, you guys. This RFID, this scanning, this whatever it is works. How can we then bring it into the sports world and say, hey, let's do what works. Let's get rid of the fluff. Let's get rid of the, you're important, you're not important, whatever it is that goes along with credentials. And that really does start in the advanced process to say, hey, guys, we need you to fill out this form, and we need you to fill out this form tomorrow. And it doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Trying to create a system that's easy enough for people to use, that's straightforward enough for people to use, so that they submit by the deadlines. Deadlines is always an issue in credentials. I think everyone can say, we set a deadline of 1 month before the event, and there's nothing that we can do to enforce it, right? Like, you're going to get your credential if you need to work at, the Super Bowl. It doesn't matter when you submit for it. We can't say no. And so creating an advanced process that is simple enough to make sure that people just click in and do it really quickly, rather than, I think we get a lot of people click in and say, that was too much, I'll do it later. So that's where this advanced database piece comes in, is how do we build something that collects the information that we need, that's easy enough for everyone to just go and do it without thinking twice about it.